Let's go back to that Patriots Broncos game. Yeah, Dell and I both picked the Patriots to win this game. We didn't believe in Stidham,
Of
and the
course.
Patriots won
Well,
10 to
because his
7.
first game coming playing like that, and it's this big of a game, then it's gonna be real cold.
Yeah,
They
wasn't.
they had that game won. I mean,
Even though they did have a game one, they really did have that game one. That was bad. That was a coaching thing. I think that was a coaching thing. And like you said, he should have kicked that field goal. He should have
he
went
should
up
have kicked
10
the field goal.
nothing.
And if Stidham don't try to do whatever he was trying to do, the Patriots might not even score it.
Yeah.
The Denver defense was playing out their mind. They was just straight balling. But anyway, it is what it is. So
yeah, it's Sean Payton. I mean, you're gonna get that. He's gonna be overly aggressive, and when it works, he's a genius. And when it doesn't work, you're like, why'd you do that?
Yeah, just don't run the ball too. Anyway.
Yeah, basically, he cost us an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl against the Rams before the incomplete pass. The Saints should have ran the ball and ran the clock down and just kicked the field goal, but they didn't. They passed the ball like 2 or 3 times in a row, and that set up that situation where we should have had the pass interference play. But unlike you, I don't blame the pass interference. I blame the coaching because we should have ran the clock down and kicked the game-winning field goal, and we would have won the Super Bowl 2018. Not 2018. Would have won the Super Bowl in 2018.
And y'all to beat who?
We would have beaten the New England Patriots.
Okay.
That was one of the worst Super Bowls to ever watch. The Rams and the Patriots.
Or something like that.
It was terrible. I was like, oh my God, if we were there, we would have easily won this.
But see, y'all didn't have the same defense that the Rams had.
We had a better one.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to argue with you, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Anyway.
Next subject.
Anyway, yeah. I think this was definitely a coaching issue in this game against the Patriots. The Broncos had a lot of momentum. They had the weather on their side. They had the home field advantage. And they just didn't take advantage of opportunities. Like you said, I mean, when the weather's bad like this, you got to take the points. Throw out all the analytics. I don't give a damn what that's telling you. You take the points whenever you can.
Yep.
Especially who's lucky enough to get down there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stidham did enough for them to win that game. I mean, don't get me wrong. He had that folly where, like what Moose was talking about, where he tried to throw the ball and went backwards. But other than that, he still did enough to win that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you
absolutely.
You got to put him in a better to finish it off. You got to put him in a better position. Don't let him miss the game up for you.
But so look, I was just thinking about this, like talking about analytics. Does the analytics take into account the weather? Like seems to me the analytics is static. It's not like asking AI in real time. AI, what should I do on this particular play with the weather like this and the ball on the left hash mark and stuff like that? You know, AI probably get the analytics on that. Kick the field goal. No, they probably use the static analytics that say, hey, where the ball spotted here is this down in distance. What should I do? And I think they need to update that. Maybe they should have an AI assistant with them on the field. What do you think?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be better than what they got because I swear every time they put that little graphic up there and they put like the analytics and they be acting like it's thinking.
All right, so we had that was the AFC Championship game. And so the NFC Championship game, the Seahawks and the Rams, teams that know each other well, third time they played each other. I had to give the edge to the Seahawks because they were the home team, and the Seahawks got the win. Why are you smiling, Melvin?
Yeah, because the Seahawks, it should have been worse than that. Tariq Woolen, that was uncalled for, bro. Just get off the field.
At the end where he made that penalty,
punting the ball. They punting the ball back to it.
Penalty. Yeah, that was crazy.
They punt the ball back to us. Huh?
Wasn't it like 4th and 18 or 4th and 12?
Yeah, they was going to punt the ball, and then he got called for taunt, and then the very next play, throw the touchdown on.
Yep.
So it wasn't even supposed to be that close, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We still survived it. You know, the Sam Darnold, this dude used to call him Same Darnold, but we straightened that out. But
Mel, go back on the podcast, dog. I try to tell people. I was like, hey, this dude is not that bad, dog. He's not that bad. Y'all giving him a bad rap. You giving him a bad rap.
He give him some weapons. I mean, he
Give him
had
some
weapons up
weapons.
in Detroit, up in Minnesota. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Hey,
I
they
never
went
even
14 and
watched that
3.
game.
They went 14-3. He did something with them weapons.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched that playoff game with the Rams. My team
He
wasn't in it.
got
So,
blown out by the Rams. That's why I
Oh yeah,
said
in the
back then. I
playoffs
said
he was
he
terrible.
turned back into a pumpkin
Yeah,
when they played the Rams.
yeah, he was terrible in the playoffs. That
Yeah,
playoff game. But that was
but
his first playoff game too.
that
his
was
yeah,
very first
but
playoff game.
the defense, even though the Rams only gonna put up points like that on us anyway. That's only because
Yeah.
McVay he's the Seahawk killer as far as I'm concerned. And I didn't want to face them, but I'm glad we did. Got it over with, done, over and done. I think the Super Bowl won't be as highly contested as people would want it to be. I already had one dude say he's not even watching the game because he thinks Seattle Seahawks going to blow the Patriots out. So,
I don't think
but
they're gonna
anyway,
blow him out. I don't think they're gonna blow him out. They could probably gonna win, but I don't think they're gonna blow him out. It's gonna be a defensive game. It's gonna be two good defenses playing against each other. Like, I mean, the one advantage the Seahawks got is the Patriots don't have a JSN. They don't have a JSN. I mean,
speaking of JSN, tell this dude who JSN is. He's talking about he talking about JMU or what. I'm like, really,
what
dude?
JMU?
This other dude on the podcast, man.
No, he said something
He only the
about
number one receiver in the league this year.
no. Let's back up. He mentioned something about. I said, man, what you got, a Snuggie? He said, no, I got a sweatshirt, a JSN sweatshirt. So what do you think? I'm thinking of some brand name or some college. I'm like, what are you talking about? A JSN, members
They never
only
heard the
jacket.
term?
What are you talking about?
Anyway, the jersey. This is the rivalry jersey, the JSN rivalry jersey. That's what I got on right now. But anyway, I did it for the podcast. But like I said, next time when
Too
we
bad
go
we
on the
can't see
podcast,
it.
we be straight. But anyway, let's talk about the game.
Well, let me just say this. There's one element, and I don't mean to cut you off. There's one element of the success of the Seahawks that we're missing that I want to just point out, because I saw this guy last year when he was the Saints offensive coordinator, is Clint Kubiak.
Yeah.
His offense is really strong, and I like what he does. He runs kind of that Shanahan, or his father's offense. Really, is his father's offense when he was with the Broncos. Gary Kubiak. Yep. Where they make the run plays look exactly like the pass plays, those stretch run plays, those stretch pass plays. And he does a lot of the play action passing. He added, y'all got a lot of speed on the outside. You saw it on the pass to Shaheed. When you play action passing to a good running back like y'all have, and then you throw it to a speedster like Shaheed on the outside, that's a killer every time, man. And y'all got a good setup with him as the offensive coordinator. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards.
Well, we got
a 2-score win over the Patriots.
Yeah, we had another dude that was a speedster too, Torrey Horton, but he got injured right after the Commanders game.
He was a rookie this year, right?
Yeah, he was a rookie, and then because he was balling too. He had a punt return before Shaheed got there. He had a long kick return. He had long pass plays, but then he got hurt, and he never made it back to the field. So I'm waiting to see what this offense is going to be like next year with him in the mix. But anyway, we're going to get through this game first. Like he says, it's going to be a 2-score game. I think I'm looking at the Patriots offense, and I'm trying to find something that's scary on their offense.
I mean, their scariness coming Drake May, right? He's a consistent, accurate, very accurate quarterback. I mean, he finished the season 72%. I don't think we've seen that since Drew Brees.
Well, I think my man Gino had over 70% that year 2 years ago. But anyway, what I'm looking at is the defenses.
Most accurate quarterback ever.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We not talking about anyway. So, but my thing is with Drake May, what defense has he had in front of him this year? What good defense has he had in front of him?
Well, he had two of the other top 5 defenses in front of him. He had the Denver Broncos and in Texas.
Yeah, but the Texans game,
Yeah, he was
if
bad.
CJ
He was bad.
Stroud don't turn the ball over 20 times, the Texans
Right.
going to win that game.
Absolutely. I
And
agree.
then Denver didn't have no quarterback really.
I
So
agree. They looked up of the offensive opponents that they were playing were
yeah,
inept.
Can
Absolutely.
can we all just agree that the Patriots probably had the easiest road to the Super Bowl, even through
yeah,
the
Ever.
regular season and the playoffs?
Ever.
Ever.
Ever. I mean,
yeah.
they had the easiest strength of schedule. I think they said that their opponents were 0.38. 38% of their games, won 38% of their games, which is crazy.
Crazy.
And
It's absolutely
who did they lose to in during the regular season?
it
Probably
was early in the
Buffalo.
season. It was early in the season. There wasn't even good teams, I don't think. Might have been like Cincinnati, Buffalo, and I don't
Yeah,
like whatever. I think they
a
lost. They lose two
quarterback.
or three.
I think they lost three. They lost three because they lost a tiebreaker to Denver for strength of schedule versus somebody. Their strength of schedule. I think that's what it
Right.
So
boiled.
so here we go. Here we go. They lost to the Raiders the first game of the season,
The
Okay.
Raiders. Yeah, I knew it was
20 to
early.
13. Then they
Mhm.
lost to the Steelers 21 to 14. And
I
then they
remember
went
that.
on a big time win streak before they lost to the Bills towards the end of the season, week 15, 35-31. So those are
Mhm.
3 games that they lost.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well,
But
did they play Houston in the regular season?
No, I don't think so. I
no.
don't believe so.
Nope. They played Miami, Carolina, of course, Buffalo, Saints, Tennessee, Cleveland,
Oh,
Atlanta, Tampa, the
oh,
Jets, Cincinnati,
oh,
the Bengals, the Giants. So they played a
oh.
lot of bad teams.
They had. Hold on. They played the three worst divisions, including theirs. Okay, so they played
I
the
mean, it was
South.
a third place schedule. It wasn't like it was the division winning schedule. It was a third place schedule, so
Yeah,
that's how you make it
yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean, wow. I know. I know, but they still had to play two whole divisions, which was it sounds like the AFC South and the
Mm.
NFC.
It was the
They played.
AFC South, NFC South, and looks
Oh,
like
the AFC
they
South.
they may have played the AFC South. I don't think it was the AFC South because that would have been
No, it wasn't. It was. They would have
that
played
would
the
have been
Texans.
Houston. They played the
So they played the
NFC
AFC
South.
North
They played the
in the
NFC
North.
South because they played the Saints, the Bucks, the Falcons, and the
Hmm.
Panthers. So it
Right.
looks like they played the AFC North because they
North,
played the Bengals and the
Brown,
Ravens and the Browns.
and the Steelers.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
Okay. All right.
yes.
Yeah.
But since they had a third place schedule, you get to play the Raiders, you get to play
Hmm.
the
They lost to,
Giants.
which they beat. But anyway, yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Like I said, they're gonna have a defense in front of them.
Mm.
And it ain't
Definitely are.
Sean McVay. It ain't Sean McVay calling the plays.
Hmm.
And that's the only thing. The only dude that fears me is McVay. I'm not worried about anybody else. McVay is the only dude that fears that I fear personally because I don't never want to see the Rams, but we got playing twice a year, and we got lucky, in that game on Thursday night that botched 2 point conversion. So
Like it's a
I mean,
magical season for you guys.
yeah, yeah, and see, remember what I told you? Remember what I said earlier? All those similarities from 2012 then roll back. They
The
didn't roll
exact
back.
same teams, right? In the
The
exact same
same
team.
team. And now get this. Now the opponent's schedule came out for next year. All right. The very next year, who do we get to play at home? The Denver Broncos. Guess who we play at home next year? New England Patriots. See, it just coming back full circle. And I know Marvin don't really want to hear that, but it
No,
is.
it's the NFL script. They already
Hmm.
got this script out.
Yep.
It's time
You
for the
you
Seahawks to win again.
you
I thought they were repeating the script from 2017, though, to be honest with you, where the backup quarterback was, Nick Foles, backup
Mm,
quarterback came in,
oh
played the number one seed Patriots,
oh
beats them, and then has the what you call it, has the story
the
of winning the
magical
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine,
Get,
but they were supposed to, in order for that to happen, they had to play the Rams.
mm.
We had to play the Rams for that though.
So, but anyway,
It
that's
was one of those two, though. It was definitely one of those two. I felt it coming. It was one of those two.
Super Bowl's coming up. I mean, you guys don't have to make your picks, but we're not. We got Melvin on the show, so we already know who he's got winning. How do you think they're going to win, Melvin? Tell us.
I think it's going to be a 16, 17 point victory.
Wow.
I don't think that the Patriots have enough offense for the Seahawks, and because their defense, the Seattle defense, like I said, they do well against everybody except the Rams. The Rams, put up the most points on them twice this year, and we won both games. But I don't see New England doing any of that. I just don't. Me personally, I don't see it. I think our defense is just going to be overwhelming to do, and I think we're going to win like maybe 31-14 or something like that.
Wow.
That's just me. If a bet man, I think the line is 5. If anything is going to go higher, I don't think it's going to go lower. But that's just that's just me. So
I don't think it's a bad call. I see the Seahawks winning. I got to see a little bit more. I don't know. Somebody might have a broken ankle. Who knows? We don't find out. We don't see it during the game. So, it may happen at some point. So I got to wait before I make my pick. Got to see what happens.
I got you.
I mean, we got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We got 2 weeks. We got 2
weeks. Well, less than 2 weeks now. So.
Yeah, I'm going to hold mine until next week because right now I'm leaning toward the Patriots because I just don't like to bet against Vrabel. I think Vrabel is an awesome coach.
I do too.
But let me calculate everything because there's a lot of stuff to consider in this game. But I don't think it's going to be a 16-point game like Melvin do. I think it's going to be a close, low-scoring game. I mean, maybe like 17-14, somewhere around there, 16-20, somewhere around there. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game because both of y'all got great defenses. Both of y'all got great defenses. I don't know nobody really got off on the Patriots defense like that this year neither. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a defensive game. Which Sam Donald gonna show up? That's another question mark with me. We already see Drake May this whole year. Where's Sam Donald gonna show up, man? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's the worst you've ever said about him.
Hey, quiet as kept. Now, don't get me wrong. Now he still led the league in interceptions. Now, man, we can't forget about that.
Okay, when was the last time he threw an interception?
He led the league in interceptions. Didn't he have 20 interceptions this year?
He threw.
That's a lot of interceptions.
Okay, he threw 6 against the Rams.
That's a lot.
That's the Rams. Like I said, the Rams are gone.
How many interceptions he got?
14.
He had 20.
We got 14.
14. He had 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
He had 6 of those. He had 6 of those interceptions against the Rams.
Okay.
I'm not worried. The Rams ain't here no more. That was the only Achilles heel.
My bad. I think he led in turnovers. I think he had 20 turnovers. My bad.
Okay.
I think he led the league in turnovers.
That might be true.
He had more fumbles. Somebody had more. Well, it don't matter.
He had 4 fumbles. Somewhere in there, he got 4 fumbles.
Well,
I'm not.
Well, let's be clear about the Patriots. The Patriots defense did look awesome this year against some really, really bad teams. And against quarterbacks that were floundering, CJ Stroud, Jared Stidham.
They had an easy path. But look, but people wasn't thinking Stroud was that bad until, he did have a bad week before that too.
He had a bad week before he had 5 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah. But I mean, some of that is caused by them though. It wasn't just all CJ Stroud looking bad. They were putting pressure on that boy.
No, he was fumbling the ball.
Dog, you didn't see him in his face. Yeah, because they were hitting him. He wasn't just running and the ball flopping out his hand.
He did that. He did that the week before, and they won the game. He was just running, and the ball would just slip out of his hand. So something was going on with him. I'm just not convinced the Patriots are as good as they've looked because they play some bad teams. And Vrabel is just he's an awesome coach. He can make lemonade out of lemons, right?
That's right.
He didn't have a strong roster, and he was able to get him to the Super Bowl. But I think there's only so much he can do when he plays a team that is way more talented than his team. Go ahead, Melvin.
Okay. A quick question: are y'all gonna have this? Y'all doing the podcast next week too?
Yeah.
On Tuesday. All right. So I will come back on Tuesday. I'm gonna have everything nice and neat, and we can talk more football. We can talk more football. We can talk all about the Super Bowl, and I will give a better or updated opinion.
That's fine. That's fine. Make sure you wear your JMU jersey. And
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it all set up. Matter of fact, as soon as we get finished, I'm gonna start doing it right now. So I'm ready for you.
All right. Well, clean it up. It's all good. Well, let's go and wrap this thing up, fellas.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.